Hey guys, North here. Appreciate you coming along for another video. Today I have a different video. It's nothing I've done before. So yeah, we're going to have the top 5 loadouts for the start of Season 6. Obviously there's been some new weapons added. I've not had a chance really to use them as full loadouts yet. I have been using them in WarZone and the sniper's crazy. And the AR is good, but it's just the 30 rounds really kills it off. But I'll bring another video out on them later. But yeah, so these are not including them, but the top 5 weapons for Season 6. I'll show you the loadouts I use first, explain you why, and then I'll have kind of like 20-30 seconds of clips of both weapons after before I move on to the next one. So yeah, remember, drop a like guys, it really goes a long way. Subscribe if you want to see more content, Warzone and non-Warzone, and yeah, enjoy the video. So just before we start guys, I just want to go through the perks, because the perks are the same for all the classes apart from the Ghost class, which obviously I changed Overkill for Ghost. So to start with perk 1, I used to run EOD, but now with the nerf to the C4s, I think double time makes more sense. It gets you around the map a lot quicker, especially when I'm kind of pushing houses with SMGs. I know a lot of people used to run cold blooded when everyone used to have thermal scopes, but yeah, I think that's a waste of a perk now. Like I said, perk 2, I always go for overkill off the start to get the 2 weapons and then try and grab a ghost class off the second loadout. You could run restock. It's great for if you're using kind of a stun grenades, really good to push houses, get lots of stuns in there. Or you could have one person in the team run a hardline. It does make sense with the price off. You can get a lot more stuff, get loadouts a lot quicker and stuff, but yeah, I recommend really Ghost or Overkill to get the 2 weapons. Then perk 3, only one on here is Amped. If you're using 2 weapons, you want Amped for that swap between the weapons. It's something you definitely need. So yeah, these are the 3 things that I'm running on all the classes, just so I don't have to go into them on every single build. Cool, so the first class we're going to go through is the Kilo and the Origin. So the Origin is obviously for close range. The loadout I'd recommend is the Choke. I always get confused on this one. I think it's the Impaler. You want the laser for the hip fire accuracy. I go in no stock because it doesn't really matter about the recoil and it gets you around the map a bit quicker. And then I recommend the 12 round. I know some people put the 25, but obviously you lose the movement speed, so I'd recommend the 12 mags. And yeah, and that's the Origin that I use. Then moving on to the Kilo, again you can use any variants on these really. Some of them just got standard at the minute. I love the monolithic, which is pretty much set on any AR and SMG really. The barrel, go for the biggest, the Singured Arms 19.8. I have the 60 round mags, and then it's kind of up to you. I prefer the Commando over the Ranger foregrip, but I see people run either or. And the optic, I personally like the hollow sight because I have the blue dot, but you could also run the VLK, is what a lot of people do as well. Obviously you get the extra 3 times magnification. And then remember, if you have the hollow, then you need to go into the reticle and change it to the blue dot. And then obviously you can add any camos you have on. So yeah, that's the Origin Kilo. It's great. The Origin is great for pushing houses. I know it's had a nerf since Season 6 came out, so it's not as good as it was, but it's probably close range is still the best weapon. Or if not, you could also swap that for the R9 shotgun, and you can put on the Dragon Breath rounds, which make that pretty good. That didn't get nerfed in Season 6, so that's still a bit of a beast. So yeah, you can obviously build that to make that good as well. In the road. Down one. Down there, Wes.
He's behind that building.
Oh, where's it? Yeah, both dead, They're gone both.
Everybody's in the trees.
Down the one on the right.
Let's go in.
On the top.
I missed.
Cool, so next up for the second loadout for the close range weapon, we're going to be using the MP5. Pretty much since WarZone came out, this has been on and off as the best gun for close range in the game. Again, you can put any variant on. We start off with the barrel, and we're going to put on the monolithic suppressor on that. Obviously that takes away the muzzle. It's a 2-in-1, it's great, increases the bullet damage range. And then I add on the laser. Again, I want the hip fire and the sprint to fire one, so I can get them hip fires close range. You want to put on the 40 round mags to get that extra ammunition, especially if you're running kind of trios or quads. And then I personally prefer the Merc foregrip. I know it slows you down a little now since they did the go rid of the buff, but yeah, I still think the extra hip fire is worth it for that. And then just to finish it off with the rear grip, I put in the stippled grip tape just to give you that extra range with a bit of recoil. So just in case you get caught in a fight with this a bit further than you wanted it to be, you can still take out enemies easy. And then again, put on any kind of camouflage you want to put on for this. And for the range weapon, I'm going to go with the PKM. It's been in and out since season 5, since after the brewing got nerfed. Everyone was kind of having a go trying to find the next LMG, and this one was pretty much a standout for me especially, and I've seen a lot of other streamers agreeing with me on this. And with this, again, you'd have the monolithic suppressor, the longest barrel, the 26.9. I have on, again, I put on the Corp, but if you want to put on the VLK, that works, or any of the site really, that works good. The ammunition you keep the same. I'd put on the underbarrel for this. I put on the snatch grip just because it gives you the recoil control and aim down sight speed, which you really need. And then I have seen people put stocks on to increase the ADS, but personally I'd say put on the tac laser just to help the ADS that way. And yeah, it's a really good gun. The 100 round mags allows you to kind of destroy vehicles, be able to kind of keep peeking, keep engaging without having to worry to reload. And the recoil is very little, especially when you find people at range. It's a laser definitely for that.
Should have gone in there, long gun. AC flash. Just in forest.
I got him.
Yeah, I see him.
I'm pinging him.
I broke his armor.
I broke the other armor. I hit him again. Down one. Oh, I'm getting shot for someone else. Right here. Oh, he's on me. Teamwork. Downed. For this next class, I actually had a crazy game trying to get content and got a win, which is one of my previous videos on YouTube, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, it is the MP7, as a close range. I have the prototype Omega purple laser variant, but with this I'd have the monolithic, the FSS Recon. Make sure you get the hip fire laser, the 5MW laser. So again, because this is your close range, it is nice to be able to hip fire if you need to. With the underbarrel, again, this can kind of go down to personal preference. I like the Merc foregrip to have that extra hip fire and recoil control. This gun is a laser, so that extra recoil control does help you finish people when they're down from far away, or if you just have another bullet or two put into them. So yeah, that's why I picked the Merc. And then for the ammunition, it's really up to you. You could have a 50 rounds and get that kind of extra movement speed, but personally I'm for the 60 rounds, especially if you're doing trios and quads, and extra bullets really can make a difference. So that's the MP7 I would set up. And for the long range weapon would be the Kar 98. Great gun. I love the Kar 98 pretty much in whatever game I play. So for this, muzzle, again, monolithic suppressor. The barrel, you want the long one, the single custom 27. I put a laser on this just to get the quicker ADS. You want to be poking the fights. And for the optic, I put in the sniper scope. Some people I know like to put on the variable zoom, but personally I don't think you should be taking them extra long range fights with a Kar 98. And if they're too far for a sniper scope, I think you should kind of get in cover and get a bit closer to fight that way. And then the last one can really be up to you. Some people I know like to put on the stock to get the extra kind of ADS speed, but personally I like to put on the focus to stop with that flinch resistance, because you are going to be using this sometimes in medium range fights, and if they get the first bullet on you because they've got an AR or even an SMG, it's good to not have that flinch so you can still get the headshot and get the one hit knock. And yeah, it's got the quick kind of reload time, so yeah, you can really use this in the medium range fights to get the quick downs and the quick finishes.
I need you to cover.
Don't get the loadout, Glenn.
I gotta run.
Team white, don't get it. Yeah. How you doing? Downed. Can you finish? Yes, yeah, yeah, hit. Oh, what a headshot that was, bro. This. So next up, guys, we have another sniper class. This one with the AMAX sniper. I personally prefer this over the HDR just for the aim down sight speed. I know the bullet drop is a bit more on the AMAX, but if you're fighting someone that far away, you will get used to it after a couple of matches. Just aim it a little bit higher, you know. So I personally like the AMAX because of the aim down sight speed. Lets you kind of get in there before them. So again, monolithic suppressor as always, and that's pretty much always the longest barrel, the 32-inch. I put the laser on this just to give you that extra aim down sight speed, and then I would put on the stock for the ADS as well, aim down sight speed, and then the perk. This is really up to you. I like focus, but I believe its presence of mind is very common. It gives you the extra breath, so you can hold your breath for a bit longer. But yeah, highlight focus for the flinch resistance. And then with this, as that's going to be more just for long range fights, I like to use the AMAX, which I set up with the monolithic. Is it the Zodiac? Yes, the Zodiac. I put on the hollow sight. Some people I know will use this, don't like using kind of sights on ARs and SMGs, but with this you are going to be using it for some longer range battles. So I like the holographic with the blue dot. Then we want to put in the 45 round mags. It's the only shame about the gun that it doesn't come with 60 round mags. And then the underbarrel. Personally, I prefer the Commando. The Ranger is better for the long range battles, but like I say, this is more for your short to medium ranges. It's not really a build that you can push houses with, but it's great for the medium long. If you've got people in the squad who have got MP5s or shotguns that want to rush, yeah, it will really tear. And the AMAX, yeah, it's ridiculous. Downed him.
Yeah. There's loads in this house still. Oh, I keep getting cracked.
Someone pushing me.
Oh, I'm gonna get it. Obviously, ain't gonna peek. You got fucking pictures.
I know, but I just wanted to see if he wanted to look. I said, let's go kill him, then. Let's go kill him, boys. Oh, he's up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is as well.
Team right.
Oh, you got him.
Oh, this AMAX fucking wrecks, bro. Yeah, in front of us. There.
And that's them guys that we killed. I think they're after coming back for their loadout.
I can see the car.
Oh, we don't have to-
Broke armor, the driver. Broke armor, that guy there as well.
One down. One down.
Yeah, down the driver. People are sniping from over there, I think. Yes.
Yeah, it's top building, yeah.
Down two. Down two. You got a cluster or anything? So last up, guys, we have the Ghost class. This one's a little bit different. So this is a class that I use if I wasn't able to get a loadout straight away, or so I'm relying on the free loadout the game gives us, or if I'm dropping late in the game and I'm getting the last loadout, you can get this, or a fully loaded class. So it really gives you the chance to get Ghost nice and early, and this is kind of like an overall weapon. It's good at short, it's good at long. Of course, you can swap out your secondary for a second weapon once you find something on the floor, once you kill some people. But for the M4, I have the monolithic. With the barrel, for the long range, I would use the Grenadier, but for kind of a more overall attack, I would use the custom marksman. Optic, this is up to you. I personally like to have the holographic on there because, like I say, this is not just short range, it's for the long range as well, so it gives me kind of a bit more accuracy there. But if you want to play it with no scope, that's fine as well. And then I'd put on the Commando again to give you kind of the all-around mobility, shooting and ADS, ammunition, 60 round mags, and then yeah, either a scope, or maybe you could put on a laser to increase the ADS for close range. or kind of a rear grip for recoil control. Really up to you how you want to kind of push this build, but like I say, for me, I would always put on a hollow because I have the blue dot, so it makes it easier. But yeah, it's a really good chance to get ghost early on. So yeah, good luck with that, guys.
No!
I got him. Get a bomber, Wes. Down there. Got one. Oh, he's jumped out the back. Down, Glenn, there. Can you finish? I can't see him. He's on the left, in the field. Oh, down. Can you finish?
At warehouse. The guys that ran across the...
Down one. Finished. Enemy dropping in above us. Hey guys, so just to mention, 2 weapons that could have been on the list very easily are the Bruin and the M13. They could easily replace the PKM and the Kilo, so definitely try them out. I will be doing videos on them soon, but yeah, more likely full videos. And yeah, if you've watched it this far, remember to drop a like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, so I'm getting my own URL, so any support there really helps, and a like really goes a long way. And yeah, remember to come along for more videos in the future. Cheers, guys.